All right. So YouTube is on. All right, everyone, we're going to wait one more minute and get started. All right, 7 o'clock. Let's meet everyone. All right, everyone. So it's 7 o'clock. We'll go ahead and get started just so we can end at a decent time. Welcome to the grid listing overview. My name is Jamie Lambert. I'm going to walk us through kind of how everything works. I'll do my best to give you the right amount of information in a short period of time. I want to try to end in about 35 minutes just so we can get on with our night. I know after about 30 or 35 minutes, I know our attention span kind of starts to fade away. I like to blame the YouTube shorts and the Facebook shorts for that. Our attention span's getting shorter and shorter, right? But so what we'll do tonight is we'll go over the overview. I just want to tell you before we get started, this is a real company. We got real people behind it. This is real advertising that's going to evolve over the next, 90, 120, 180 days. And also, too, I'd like to say that, guys, people are looking. And, years ago, I talked about this a little bit this morning. Years ago, you saw your entrepreneurs being people that like looked outside of the, they would break the mold. They would go outside of the bubble. And these were the entrepreneurial spirited people. They didn't want a boss. They wanted to have their own thing. They wanted to have the American dream of owning their own business. And that was kind of who would go out and start their own business. Well, those people, yes, of course, are still looking, but now you have an entirely different bracket of people who are looking for another opportunity. These are the people who are being driven from the workforce. These are people who they're being laid off. You look at these massive layoffs that's just going on right now with your big companies. And the idea of going out and just starting a traditional business, man, it's really tough now. So people are starting to try to figure out, what can I do from home? How can I be a part of this home-based business? They see it everywhere. They see it on YouTube. They see it on Facebook. They see these people making money sitting in front of a computer, and they're trying to figure out how they can fit into that. So we're just in the right place with what we have here. I feel like we've solved several issues with what we've put together. We've solved an advertising issue. We've solved the ability to earn an income from home. We've solved that issue. And we've solved an issue within the network marketing community, or the MLM community, that I'll share with you as we go through the slides. I feel like there's another problem there that we've solved. And just sit back. I'm going to throw a lot at you in a short period of time. Tonight's just about gathering information. You're not going to hear me play on your emotions. I'm not going to try to get you excited and, hey, let's go do this. That's just not my style. And I'm going to present this as it is. I think people that are on or may watch this in the future, if you're watching a recording, you'll be intelligent enough to kind of look at this and say, you know what, I see something here. I'm interested. You may look at this and say, this is not for me. That's perfectly fine. You may find yourself somewhere in the middle, and you're like, you know what, I kind of see it, but I'm not sure. Can I get my questions answered? And those are the perfect people. But people are interested, and they want to get their questions answered. These are people that can actually really get into this and sink their teeth into it whenever when they just see it, and they want to get their questions answered. And you get some time with that person, and you be able and build a relationship with them. So that's the perfect person for us. So we're going to go over who we are, kind of give you a background of how this came about. We'll talk about what grid listing is. We'll talk about why is this for you? Why would you want to be involved with grid listing? And we'll go over how it works. We'll break all of that down, and then we'll close out. So who are we? So I'm from a direct sales background. My name's Jamie. Like I said, when I started, Jamie Lambert. I've been doing this since I was 18 as far as the network marketing industry. I'm 51. I'll be 52 in May. So I've been doing this for a long time. I've owned multiple businesses in my life that are traditional businesses. So I've actually been able to look at a traditional business and a network marketing business side by side and compare how much easier it is to build a home-based business versus a traditional business. Where we ended up kind of staking our claim was in the supplement industry. We started a supplement company in 2010. We grew it to multiple national brands. One problem that I always had with the supplement industry was advertising. We struggled with it. We would dump tens of thousands of dollars a month in Facebook campaigns sometimes just to watch it be a failure. And this money would just be wasted money. We might learn some data, but for the most part, that money was wasted. So we always struggled with advertising. And that kind of led us into grid listing and how could we maybe offer an advertising, problem solving type of a situation for businesses that are out there looking to have their name out there and their company out there. So that's how we ended up, kind of getting into the advertising space. So advertising, and I didn't know this until we really started diving into this, is almost $1 trillion a year. That's a lot of money. And like I said, companies struggle with advertising. They struggle with how they can spend their money in the right places and not have it wasted. One thing that grid listing will do is we'll cater to all businesses. Right now, it's primarily your work from home type setups. And the reason that is because when we presented this to the market, we used people who were in the home-based business industry to do that. They're the best marketers on the planet. And your network marketing setups is the best marketing strategy on the planet. So what better way to introduce this? We're international. Anybody can work this business from any country. And what we've set up is affordable both to the customer and to the affiliate from the business standpoint side of actually being able to operate this and not put you in a financial risk situation like a traditional business might. So here's another reason. You heard me mention that people are looking. So in my decades of being involved in network marketing, I would always ask the question, how much money would change your life? That's a deeper question than you think. And a lot of times people would say, $300, $400, $500 would really change my life. And my response to that was, if you're $500 a month away from that being life-changing, you're only that far from being in financial trouble. You're one emergency away from being in trouble. Okay. And I mentioned this morning when we had our breakfast call. When I started my traditional business years ago, I was forced into it. I was a young dad. I was trying to figure out a way to feed my children. And I was almost forced into that owning my own business type of a setup. Well, as I'm becoming an older man and I'm watching, other people my age grow up and start families and everything, I'm watching them and I'm going, you know what? The older you get, the less apt you are to start a traditional business. Because here's what happens. As you get older, your responsibility goes up. You have kids, you have mortgage, you have car payments. So as your responsibility goes up, your risk factor goes up. And you're scared to go start a regular business because a lot of times you have to quit your job, or you have to try to work a 40, 45, 50 hour a week job and work at nights or weekends trying to start a business. And sometimes it's just not practical. And this is where this industry, network marketing in general, especially grid listing, kind of solves this problem. Because with being fearful to start a traditional business, in the home-based setup, you can do this on your own time and your own budget. You can decide, hey, I want to spend this much money a month. I want to set myself a budget to operate my business. Big plus of that is, let's say I'm just going to throw out a hypothetical number. You said, you know what? I'm going to spend $150 a month on my home-based business. Well, you can write all that off on your taxes, and things that you have in your possession that you're paying for right now, you're able to write off all of that on your taxes, your cell phone, your internet, your computer that you just bought. If you have a little space in your home that you can use as an office, you can write all that off on your taxes. So not all are you not only writing off the little bit of an investment you might have in your home-based business, you're also writing off the tools that you're already paying for. And so it's easier, I should say, to implement a home-based business type of a strategy versus a traditional business, because you are in a situation where you can't just quit your job. Okay, so we just fit right in for that person that's looking for something extra, trying to build a second stream, maybe a third stream of income, and not put themselves at financial risk to lose it all when they venture out and try this. So that's another good reason for grid listing. Another one is it's a system to plug into. You have a lead capture page, landing page. If you don't know what that is, I'll kind of show you tonight. And that'll help you get your business off the ground. Now, obviously, there are some other marketing strategies that you can implement to help build this, but that's your basics. You're giving your basics so you can help get this off the ground. Coming soon, we'll have a capture page for advertising. You'll be able to sell your advertising to what you can now as an affiliate. You can sell the advertising to a customer if they didn't want to be a part of the business aspect of it and they just wanted to advertise. They can do that already, but we'll have a system in place for the people who want to sell advertising to others. So here's another problem that grid listing is solving, and I'm talking to people every day that is actually enjoying this aspect. And I'll give you the scenario. Those that's been in the industry can probably relate to this. Let's say I'm in a crypto company, and I love my crypto company. I'm passionate about it. I'm making money. My team is growing, and I'm out there actively trying to find other people to join my team. And we meet, and you're, say, in a supplement company. You're passionate about your supplement company. You're building a team. We both have really good businesses we're involved in. We're both making really good money, and we cross paths, and we want to show each other our opportunities. Typically, what happens in that scenario is I'm passionate about my crypto. You're passionate about your supplement company. We meet. We realize we don't want to venture out of our businesses. I don't want to do supplements. You don't want to do crypto, and we part ways. We wasted that little bit of time. Maybe waste is a harsh word, but we've spent time together and it was not fruitful, and we part ways. So here we have grid listing. I'm in my crypto. You're in your supplement. We meet in the middle. We both join grid listing together. We continue to work our respective businesses because we love them. Now we can each build another stream of income because we both need advertising. I can advertise my crypto. You can advertise your supplement. We can partner together. We can put our energy together, our teams together, and we can generate another stream of income while being passionate about our other companies. Listen, that's a big plus for us here. Okay, we can all play well in the sandbox together, and we don't have to worry about talking anybody in or out of our businesses that we're in, because grid listing is that middle ground. So this is a really big thing that we're solving here, that I feel like, and I'm watching it in real time every day. I'm watching people that are all over the place with other businesses form a business together and build an income. So what is grid listing? It's an advertising platform. Right now, like I said, primarily we're hosting home-based businesses or work-from-home businesses. They're banner ads that can be posted, and they're kind of stacked one on top of the other. Very soon, 90, 120, 180 days, this is going to take an evolution into more of a Craigslist-style search engine setup. Okay, when you go to the page, it won't just be ads that are stacked on top of each other. It will be more, hey, what are you looking for? Well, I'm looking for a home-based business. What kind? Well, I'm looking for a travel business. Okay, here are all the travel companies, and it'll start to search out. It'll also be able to distinguish whether it's a home-based business or a traditional business. Just anybody can advertise here. So once this search engine, and we need, honestly, we need a lot of data and a lot of activity there to be able to start to pull these things apart. The coding's already started being worked on. We just got to get enough of a footprint to be able to start to categorize these businesses. But it's going to be really soon, and it's going to be really neat. So how will this work? So basically, everyone who's affiliated with Grid Listing, they're also a customer. Okay, because as a customer, you're spending money every month to get your ad up. So all customers have the opportunity to work this from the affiliate side if they want to. They don't have to. If somebody just wants to buy an ad space, that's perfectly fine. They pay $115. $50 of that sets the ad up the first time. $65 of that $115 pays the first month's ad spend. And then every month, if they want to continue to advertise, they pay $65 a month. As a customer, you also have access to all the affiliate tools. You don't have to work it if you don't want to, but they're there. Okay. Most people are choosing to work this from the affiliate side simply because the compensation plan and the opportunity is really good and it's worth actually messing with. Okay. So customers and affiliates do the same. They set up their accounts the same way. $115, $65 a month. That gives them access to all the tools. Excuse me. And they can now work what we call a 3x4 forced matrix. If that sounds foreign to you, all that means that's how we're all attached in the team setting. And there are 4 ways to earn as you start to build your team as far as the income potential is concerned. And we're going to go over those. Now, so here are 4 ways to earn. If you sell an ad or enroll an affiliate, you make a $25 fast start. This is a one-time bonus. Okay, so here I am. I'm in Grid Listing. I do a little bit of work. I enroll an affiliate. I'm going to make $25 right off Jump Street whenever they set up their ad and they pay their money. Okay, every time that affiliate or that customer pays their $65 every month, I'm going to make a $10 bonus. I make the lion's share because I'm the one that brought that person to the team. And everybody that's in your team as this 3x4 matrix, I'm going to draw this out for you. Everybody that's in your team, as your matrix starts to grow, you earn $2 for everyone in your matrix. Okay, every time they pay their $65. And then there's a check match bonus type of a setup. I'm going to break all of that down so you'll understand it. And that's where we start to kind of get out of that typical bubble of network marketing, and we do some really cool stuff with the check match bonuses. So in this illustration, what you see, remember I said we have a 3x4 forced matrix where everybody is connected. So what you see on the screen here, you see in your level 1, this is your first level. You have 3 people there. That's your 3 of the 3x4. Now, I know a lot of you probably understand all of this, but I'm speaking to someone who may have never seen this. So just bear with me. So you got your 3 in level 1. This is your 3. 4 levels. That's your 4. That's what it means when you see 3x4 forced matrix. Okay. So you see that guy in level 1 with the red circle. This is somebody that you personally enrolled. You either sold him an ad or he enrolled as an affiliate, as a team member. When he did that, you earned $25. Every time he pays the $65 every month, you earn $10. You also earn $2 every time he pays his $65. Let's say that's your only person, okay? That's the only person that you personally brought into the team. But all those other people over there came from what we call spillover. I'll get into that in the next slide. You would earn $2 off of all of them because they're in your team, but you didn't personally bring them. So you don't earn the $10 and you didn't earn $25. You just earned the $2. Everybody in your 3x4, you'll earn the $2 on. Okay, so that's kind of give you an idea on how the money starts to take place as your team starts to grow. Okay. Now, getting into spillover, I want to say this real quick, and I know those of you who have watched me do presentations before, you hear me say this all the time. Spillover will not build your business. Okay. If you've been told that all you have to do is join a business and you don't have to do anything, you just join and sit there and you're going to earn all this money, that's never really the case. You might make a little bit of money at first, and this starts to, because what ends up happening is everybody that's joining thinks that they don't have to work, and all the workload is on the people who are working. Well, that dries up eventually. Everybody has to do something in a network marketing or a multi-level marketing setup. We all have to help push the car along. Okay. It's if you got and that's a good analogy. If you got a car there and you got 10 people and only one person's pushing and the other 9 are just kind of standing and watching the car get pushed, what's going to end up happening? The one pushing gets tired and he backs off. Okay. And the car stops. Same thing. Everybody's got to put in a little bit of energy to make this work. So spillover will help. Spillover comes from up top and ends up falling under you from work that's being done up top, but you got to do some work to earn from that. Okay. So you notice that the guy with the yellow circle here, he's in your team. Nobody's in his first level. He's all by himself. He started his business, and you go and you do some work. Okay. You send out some postcards, you send out some flyers, you maybe do 3 leads a day, you send out some emails, I don't know, whatever strategy you're using, and you find a new person. Look where the new person falls. The new person falls under the guy in level 1 who had no one. You did the work. Your energy placed somebody under that guy in level 2. Okay. Now, everything that person does in their matrix, is going to pay the guy that they fell under $2. Okay. And I'll kind of draw that out as we get further along. So that's how spillover works. So let's look at this scenario. So you've got 3 people in your level 1. You send out 1,000 postcards. 3 new people join. All 3 people don't fall under the guy in level 1 all the way over to the left-hand side. The 3, they're split between those 3 people. So what the system does is it places one person under one, it skips over to the next, and it skips over to the next. So the 3 people that you brought to the team, that helps 3 people instead of all of your energy helping one person. So I kind of show this slide just so you understand how that spillover kind of sections itself out and spreads itself out. All right, so here are your qualifications. We got, like I said, spillover will help, but it won't do it for you. So here's what you got to do to earn from that. When you see me say personal, one personal, that means you either sold an ad or enrolled an affiliate. That's what a personal is. You did the work to bring that person to the team. So one personal earns your pay from your matrix. Remember the $2 you get from everybody in your matrix? One personal, you bring one person to the team personally. Now you earn the $2 off everybody in your matrix. So remember spillover. Let's say people are being placed down in your team from spillover and you never do anything. You're never going to earn anything. Okay, so don't let anybody tell you spillover will do it for you. You're going to have to do some work. So when you find that one personal, now you're making your $2 on your matrix. 2 personals, not two new personals, 1 new personal, the total of 2. That will earn you a level 1 check match. I'll show you what that looks like. 3 personals, level 2 check match. 4 personals, level 3 check match. 5 personals, level 4 check match. And at this point, you're check matching everybody in your team. Okay, and I'm about to show you that in the slides. So here's what a full matrix looks like. All right, here we go. Here's what a full matrix looks like. So you look at it. You got your sponsor, you've got 3 in level 1, 9 in level 2, 27 in level 3, and 81 in level 4. These are either customers or affiliates. So you've got a total of 120 people in this very small matrix. This is a small matrix, okay? At this point, as long as you found one personal, you're making $2 off everyone in the structure. So you're making $240, okay? If you found the one personal. If you didn't find one personal, you're not making anything. So you got to bring somebody to the team, okay? Here's how your check matching works. So you see in level 1, 2 personals to match this level. When you find your 3 personals total, you check match everybody in level 2. Level 3 would be 4 personals. Level 4 would be 5 personals. At this point, you're check matching 120 people, meaning whatever they earn in their matrix. When I say check match, if let's say somebody had 50 people in their matrix, they're earning $2 per person, they're making $100, you would also make $100. If they're making $40, you would make $40. If they're making $80, so you're going to check match this person. Now, what do you think that does for you working with your team? You care about how much money they make in this scenario because you make the same thing. So the typical problem with network marketing is sometimes people join and they don't get any help. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know where to start. They don't know how to do their marketing. And they this looked good, great idea on paper. They join and they're like, I don't know what to do. And so, but now if this person every month, every dime he earns, I make the same, you think I'm going to help him out? All of a sudden you want to give him your energy. Okay. So this is kind of a little push for the upline to work with the team, because that's what network marketing is all about, is helping people down in your team. Okay. I said that this morning on the call. It's not about how much money can I make. It's about how much money can I help Steve make? How much money can I help Dorsey make? How much money can I help Barbara make? That's what it's all about. Okay. So here's where the check matching really comes in handy. So you understand the pay 3 by 4. You don't earn past level 4. If you get people down in your level 5, you don't earn from those people. Okay. You only earn to level 4. Here's how you get down in those other levels. So look at this far right-hand side on the screen. You see that person in level 1 that's got the red triangle around them and all the way down to those few people down in level 5. Okay. Remember, you don't get paid on level 5. That's lower than the matrix pays out, but you check match that person in level 1. He's getting paid on his 4 levels. His 4th level is your 5th level. So when you check match him, you're getting paid for level 5. Okay, I want you to understand that. That's how you're going to pick up the people down past those 4 levels, is doing some work. Remember your qualifications. You got to have 1 to get your matrix, 2 to get level 1, 3 to get level 2. So as you start to personally enroll either affiliates or sell advertising, you're going to open up check matching, which is going to get you down into the levels 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, and you're getting paid on them. Okay. Look at the middle red triangle. You see that person's in level 2. His level 4 is your level 6. And you got to remember the math of the levels. Every time a level drops another level, it multiplies by 3. So every other level that's down there is 3 times the level above it. So now we're getting width. Okay. As our teams are growing, we're picking up the width of the lower levels, because the levels get wider as they go down. Hope everybody sees that. And then you see right there on the left-hand side, that one guy with the little small red triangle. You're going to check match him. Let's say he only had people in his level 1. That's your level 4. So you kind of get an idea on how the check match works. But this screen is kind of misconceiving, and I'll tell you why. This is actually what it looks like. When you check match the level, you check match everyone in that level. So level 1, all 3 people, you would check match them. Level 2, all 9 people. Level 3, all 27. Level 4, all 81. This is where putting the energy into your team is really going to pay you back. Okay, when you start getting these check matches. If you have questions on this, I'm just going to move on past it, and we're not going to spend a whole bunch of time here, but it's good. Okay, if you have questions, make sure you get your questions answered. So here's what I mentioned earlier about helping people in your team. See the guy there in level 4 with the red circle around him? The moment he joined, he had 4 people above him that could check match him. 4 people are concerned about how much money this person makes, because 4 people are going to check match him. All right, that's powerful, guys. So this is where we kind of stepped out a little bit, did something different to try to push energy into the teams from up top. Okay. So here's your potential: a full matrix, 120 people at $2 a matrix, $2 per personal is $240 or $2 per person in your matrix. Level 1 check match, $720. Level 2 check match, $2,160. Level 3, $6,480. Level 4, $19,440 with a total of $28,800. If you filled a matrix and everybody in the matrix filled a matrix, okay, is this going to happen overnight? I would not tell you yes in a million years, because it won't. This is going to take time, energy, patience, some grind, some mistakes, some help. It's going to take it all. Okay. And that's something that I really, because I want people to have realistic expectations. This is a full of the full of the full. $1,000. Remember what I said, average person just looking for 500 extra dollars. So if we can get the person to 500 extra dollars and teach them how to do it, that means they can pick up the baton and they can continue on, and that 5 will be 6 and will be 7 and will be 8, and they'll continue to grow their business. Okay. So this is how we get paid. We use a company called PayQuicker for our payments. PayQuicker is very compliant. It's very secure. It is a hard company to partner with because they are so compliant. They make sure that whoever they're partnered with, meaning they're partnered with Grid Listing or we're partnered with them, however you want to look at it, they make sure that we're doing everything like we're supposed to be doing, or they wouldn't use us. They wouldn't let us use them. Okay. When you get your payment, so here's how it works. In your back office, I'll show you this in just a second. What's my time like? Ooh, I got to hurry. In your back office, you do a withdrawal request. As long as you do that before midnight on Wednesday night, you get paid for it on Friday. I'll show you that here in a second. Once you get the funds in your PayQuicker account, you can transfer it to your bank. You can use a virtual debit card, or you can order your own Grid company's debit card that you can actually use as a physical card. All right. International people will get paid in Bitcoin. So, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. All right, so let's look at that real quick. 3-4 minutes, guys, and we'll call it a night. So here is my back office. Okay, so you see right here. I just want to show you this real quick so you know how to maneuver around it. Very important thing, right here in the middle, you've got your links that you can promote. Your lead capture page, this link would send people to, well, let's just click it real quick. Copy, paste. So here's my lead capture page. I would send somebody, let's say I was doing some postcard marketing. I'd put my link on my lead capture page. The person goes to it. They watch this little short video. They get interested. They put their information in that right-hand side there, and they submit it. And now I've got them in my list that I can send an email to. Okay. This next link is what we call our copy. This is our opportunity page. So once they fill out the lead capture, they hit submit, they go over to this page. They watch a longer video. They watch a recording of a Zoom, just like you're watching right now. Little video from me, just kind of introducing them and making them understand exactly what we're doing, and a couple of other things. And then they join. This is the join page. They come right here. They hit join now. They finish out their enrollment. Okay. If I already had someone that I had been talking to, I didn't need to lead capture them. I just wanted them to go ahead and sign up. I would grab this link and send it to them, bypassing the lead capture. Okay, so that's how you would distinguish, okay, which link do I use? This other link here, this just sends them to the website in general. And if they end up right on the home page, anything they click, they're attached to you, because if you see right up here in the link, it says ID equals Jamie1. So anywhere they go on the site, if they hit join now, if they hit whatever, they're attached to me. Okay, so you could send somebody straight to your site. Notice my bank, $139. We got a little training videos section. It logged me out, 388. We little training videos section. We have a lot more videos coming in the next week that'll be here. Right now, this is the Pay Quicker video. You hit my bank. So right now I have $139 that I can withdraw. So I would come here and do withdraw funds. I'd say, oh, actually it's $54. So I would, because I already withdrew some of it. So I would come here and say, hey, I want to withdraw $25. I would answer my security question, and I would hit process withdraw. Withdrawal request complete. So now that request goes into the admin section. When support sees that, they know that as long as it's by midnight on Wednesday, the pay will go the next Friday. If you miss the Wednesday midnight date and it's on Thursday that you ask for money, or Friday, it will be the next Friday. Okay, so always remember, you have to request your withdrawal. Okay, but it's very simple to do. You see it right here. So just go through. You can see your matrix, kind of look at how everything there. But if you're already a part of the business, you can go navigate through your back office. It's very simple to do. I would suggest everybody join the Telegram group. So link right here. Here's the Zoom link that you can share to people. Here's the Facebook group, Grid Listing Resources. You can click it. I'll just show it to you real quick. Here's the PowerPoint slides. Here's some tools. Here's one good little perk. I'll share this with you and then we'll close out. So everybody who is a member of Grid Listing, they get wholesale prices on our supplements. So there's another little perk. I've talked to people several times over the past 2 weeks. One guy saved enough money to pay his Grid Listing membership. He was already buying these products. So it's not like he bought extra products to do this. So he changed where he was buying his supplements from. He saved over $65. That balanced out his $65 Grid Listing membership, and he still gets to write it off on his taxes. So it was a win-win. Okay, so as a Grid Listing member, you do get some supplement discounts there. So with that all said, we kind of covered all that. We'll go ahead and close out. I'm over just a little bit. So I want to say really quickly, we'll close out here in a second. The fact that you're here means a lot, because our time's valuable. Every minute we spend on something, we can never get that minute back. So the fact that you're here means a lot. I appreciate your time. If you have questions, you can email us info@gridlisting.com. If you want to join the Telegram group, whether you're a member yet or not, that's okay. Gridlistingtelegram.com. That's a good place to, at least if you're not sure about this yet, join the group. Watch what people are saying. I've never seen a group so eager to help each other, even if they're sidelined. What sideline from each other means is they don't affect each other monetarily. They're in two different teams, side from each other, but everybody's helping each other. And that's what this is all about. Okay, so with that said, guys, thank you for your time. If you need us, you can email us info@gridlisting.com. We do this every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So if you're new and you're watching this, your goal over the next 7 days to have a new person here so they can see the overview. All right. So guys, have a good one. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next week.